We have major Star Wars news coming out of two big events this week. The Brazil CCXP Comic-Con and Disney Asia Pacific Content Showcase in Singapore both brought us updates on several projects, including The Mandalorian Season 3, Ahsoka's 2023 live-action series, The Bad Batch Season 2, Visions Volume 2, and The Acolyte. Not to mention, we received updates on the Star Wars gaming side of things, and some other exciting tidbits. There's lots to go over in today's video, so let's get going. But first, comment below which of these upcoming Star Wars projects you're most excited for. The highlight of both the CCXP convention and the APAC showcase events was reportedly a new trailer for The Mandalorian Season 3. The trailer is not publicly available, meaning we'll have to go off a report from Bespin Bulletin, a pretty trusted source. We also received a new confirmed release date and the first still image for the third season. The Mandalorian Season 3 will now premiere on Disney Plus March 1st, 2023. This does unfortunately mean the show was slightly delayed. It was originally slotted for a February release, with the 22nd being the rumored date, but March 1st is only 1 week later. Now let's talk about what was reportedly shown in the new footage from both events. The footage begins with Din Djarin and Grogu venturing to Mandalore in an attempt to regain Din's honor after he removed his helmet during the second season of The Mandalorian. Bo-Katan Kryze sits atop a throne of Mandalore, angered and frustrated as she thinks of the Darksaber, which Din Djarin is the owner of. Bo is being portrayed as Din's enemy this season. Like the D23 trailer from September, there were plenty of shots of Mandalore and many new Mandalorians. There's glimpses of Greef Karga and Pelimoto, a scrapped Star Destroyer, as well as a planet that very much looks like Coruscant. Several action scenes play out, including Din Djarin running away from TIE fighters. The footage was said to end with Grogu reaching out and using the Force against some sort of creature. Now, Making Star Wars reported back at the end of October that we'll be getting a trailer on Christmas Day. Maybe this was that trailer. Mando himself, Pedro Pascal, was in attendance in Brazil, dripped out in a sweet green suit. Mandalorian creators Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni both appeared remotely at both events, with Favreau saying The Mandalorian Season 3 scope will be bigger than previous seasons. It will have more space battles, more Mandalorians, and more surprises. The rumors have been crazy for the season, ranging from Moff Gideon sporting his own Mandalorian armor to Bo-Katan riding a mythosaur. Either way, it looks like we are in for something truly special, beginning on March 1st. Aside from Mando, the other big news stories coming out of the events certainly had to do with the Indiana Jones poster and trailer, plus more on the upcoming Avatar Way of the Water sequel, but that wasn't all that we had in store for the Star Wars side of things. We had a few updates on the next live-action Star Wars series, set to arrive after The Mandalorian Season 3, Ahsoka. Though Lucasfilm debuted footage for the series behind closed doors at Star Wars Celebration, they did not show that footage or any footage at all, and instead opted to show 3 images from the series. 2 images were of Ahsoka Tano herself, with the other again confirming a fan-favorite Star Wars Rebels character will show up. The first image showed Ahsoka standing in a cave or a tomb on top of a circular stone as light beamed down from above, and the second just showed Ahsoka wielding her lightsabers. The third and final image was of Sabine Wren, played by Natasha Leo Bordizzo, but it's unclear if it's the same image shown as D23 when she's looking at the mural from the series finale of Star Wars Rebels, or if it's an entirely new image. Lucasfilm then switched gears following the Ahsoka images and turned their attention to Star Wars animation, where they reportedly debuted a new and much overdue trailer for the upcoming second season of The Bad Batch, which is set to release on January 4th. Not much information is available regarding the trailer, but it sounds like a retread of the trailer released earlier this year, as cameos from both Emperor Palpatine and Commander Cody were mentioned. Cody is one character I think we're all excited to catch up with post-Order 66. I really hope we get to see he and Rex clash over the Order, and maybe have Rex help him to remove his inhibitor chip. It pains me to know we were so close to having Cody appear in the Kenobi series, babysitting a young Luke Skywalker while Obi-Wan went to rescue Leia. Lucasfilm also debuted a trailer for the second volume of Star Wars Visions, which is set to release sometime in 2023. The sneak peek at Visions' second season showcased various animation styles, including more traditional anime and stop motion. Visions is not something I've personally given a watch, but if you're the anime type, I'm sure that's very exciting news. Finally, we have a few small updates on The Acolyte. This live-action series will be set during the High Republic era, about 100 years before The Phantom Menace. Squid Game star Lee Jung-jae, who will portray one of the protagonists, spoke briefly at the APAC showcase about The Acolyte and how thankful he was to be a part of the project. The real juicy news this week, however, came from Logan star Daphne Keane in an interview with Tech Radar. When asked if she could tease anything for The Acolyte, Keane said, quote, "I can tease that it's a prequel. No, I mean, as you know, it's set 100 years before the prequel movies, and it's kind of an explanation of how the Sith infiltrated the Jedi. It's a Sith-led story which has never been done before." The Acolyte is said to follow a former Padawan who reunites with their Jedi Master to investigate a series of crimes, uncovering a greater conspiracy in the process. With the show currently in production, just like Andor Season 2, I expect the earliest we'll be seeing it is in 2024. As if that wasn't enough Star Wars news for the week, we have updates for 2 Star Wars video games, Jedi Survivor and LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. Beginning with Survivor, Star Wars has revealed the cover for an upcoming novel, giving us some possible clues for the game's plot. Jedi Battle Scars is set between Fallen Order and Survivor. The cover features Cal Kestis alongside Seer, Grease, and Marin, but also shows the 5th brother Inquisitor from Rebels and Kenobi. StarWars.com teases the plot with, quote, "Cal Kestis has built a new life for himself with the crew of the Stinger Mantis. Together, Cal's crew has brought down bounty hunters, defeated Inquisitors, and even evaded Darth Vader himself." More importantly, Marin, Seer, Grease, and faithful droid BD-1 are the closest thing Cal has had to a family since the fall of the Jedi Order. Even as the galaxy's future grows more uncertain by the day, with each blow struck against the Empire, the Mantis crew grows more daring. On what should be a routine mission, they meet a stormtrooper determined to chart her own course with the help of Cal and the crew. In exchange for help starting a new life, the Imperial deserter brings word of a powerful, potentially invaluable tool for their fight against the Empire. And even better, she can help them get to it. The only catch? Pursuing it will bring them into the path of one of the Empire's most dangerous servants, the Inquisitor, known as the 5th brother. Can the Imperial deserter truly be trusted? And while Cal and his friends have survived run-ins with the Inquisitors before, how many times can they evade the Empire before their luck runs out? We're hoping to see a gameplay trailer for Survivor at the 2022 Game Awards next Thursday, December the 8th. On the LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker side of things, Microsoft have announced the game will be coming to Xbox Game Pass on December 6th. This will definitely be a great way to bump the player base up, both on console and PC, and probably sell some more of that new DLC they've been dropping. But that about does it for today's Star Wars news update video. So many exciting things this week for us fans. But if you did enjoy the video, make sure to click the like button and subscribe if you are new. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you. Red 5, standing by.